Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. For the Denver Nuggets, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
And one of the factors in that game was they just couldn't get to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting them hear about that.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Down low, it's Fareed and Javale McGee. Lawson running point.
You're up. Let's go.
Time to do my thing.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into
the prodigy. He's checked in for Omer Ashe.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Anthony Davis. Recent weeks have been really kind to his game. He's put forth some solid performances. 13th in rebounding. And he's also blocked enough shots to put him in the top 15 in that important defensive category.
And, you know, just to touch on that rebounding average again, Steve, I mean, he's a gritty player in the paint. Sandpaper-like. I mean, just makes it tough on other people. There's not much more than you can ask of him in that area. Well, trade rumors circulated around Eric Gordon last season. Makes you wonder if there was some buyer's remorse from the Pelicans after they matched the Suns' 4-year, almost $60 million offer sheet.
Lawson outside. Shoots off the screen. Shot is off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
That was an impressive defensive performance. The athleticism, the intensity, the energy, really shutting their opponent down.
And, Steve, that was reflected in their block total. I mean, they were extremely disruptive, equal parts hustle, muscle, and smarts.
And Eric Gordon again. Gordon's got 5 now. And for Eric Gordon, guys who had expressed some dissatisfaction with the situation in New Orleans, rumors, in fact, existed of a rift last season with him and Coach Monty Williams.
Well, that frequently happens on teams that are struggling like the Pelicans did last year. And, you know, sometimes the contract can make a trade more difficult, so he may be stuck in New Orleans. And in the end, you just have to get healthy and deliver and make the best of whatever situation you're in.
Rivers kicks to Gordon. Dishes it to Rivers. Davis sets a screen. 4 on the clock. Salmons from outside. Denver grabs the miss.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
The shot's good from McGee.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
51 seconds left in the first. They set the screen. And here's Gordon from outside. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Gordon. Finished off the break. Gordon's got 7 points.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lawson dishes to McGee. And he uses the glass on the layup. McGee's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Here's Salmons. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Nuggets lead by 1. New Orleans back in a moment.
Tune in this Friday night, January 30th, Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers go up against Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans. You don't want to miss it.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
And I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
The Pelicans trail. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for New Orleans right now, Jimmy Fredette is out there with Tyreek Evans. Then it's Miller. Then there's Ryan Anderson. And it's Ashik in at the 5 roaming the paint. And Tyreek Evans is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Terrific defensive play to cut him.
Good substitution here for New Orleans. The prodigy, he's checked in for Ashik. Davis comes in for Ryan Anderson. Gordon's checked in for Darius Miller. And it's Rivers in for Jimmy Fredette. Denver also making some changes. Nurkic checked in for Mozgov. Gallinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Lawson in for Randy Ford. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
Well, they're trying to play fast and trying to put the defense on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Well, Denver in the post-Melo years has been a collection of good players, but you always have to wonder if they'll have a low ceiling because this team does not have a so-called superstar.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Salmons is checked in, and Denver also making a switch. Aflalo's checked in. At that point, Denver has done well without what most would call a superstar, but obviously that takes its toll come playoff time.
It really does. I mean, you need somebody that you can really rely on as your go-to guy, the one who gets it done for you in the clutch, and they haven't quite established that player, and yet they're still competitive.
Davis, the pass to Rivers. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Rivers has got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Lawson kicks to Aflalo. Fareed, a screen on Gordon. The dish now to Gallinari. They grab their own miss. Fareed off target at the rim. Pelicans leading by 4. Davis setting the pick for Salmons. To the paint. It's deflected. Stolen by Fareed. Gallinari dishes to Lawson. Gallinari against Salmons. And Gallinari kicks to Fareed. And again, it's Denver.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Aflalo against Gordon. Little turnaround. That is good. Gordon's got 9.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Aflalo with a screen on Rivers. The pass to Gallinari. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. And it's Gallinari again missing. Gordon, the pass to Salmons. Another one falls for New Orleans.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Here's Lawson. The shot no good. And so we wrap up the first half. New Orleans on top, up 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low-post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. I'll say this for us, though. Our shot selection has been terrific. We haven't forced things, and the shots are dropping for us because of that patience. We know we're up against a tough team tonight. Let's show them we're just as tough.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. We've seen Eric Gordon really having a great game.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better set.
So it's the Nuggets.
Well, Nate, a great...
Looks like someone stole your puppy.
Yeah, man, shoot, we had that in our back pocket and let it get away.
You want to hear a secret?
Yeah, sure.
Key to lasting in this league is never getting too high when you win and never getting too low when you lose.
So the loss don't mean anything?
Of course it means something. It means I need to learn from it and move on. Every loss is an anchor on a rope. You let it go or it's going to drown you. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.